Oh, that water's a good year. 2012, imported all the way from my kitchen sink. So guys, our last video, if it fits in your macros dieting, how does it work? We discussed exactly what if it fits in your macros is all about. I give you guys an example of how I was able to diet from 190 pounds soft down to a more ripped up 174 pounds at 5'7" with abs, while still eating cheeseburgers and pizzas. And I discussed how you can actually calculate your own numbers and fit all of your favorite food groups into your macros. But I left a lot out in that video, and I mean a lot. It left a lot of questions like, hey Nick, you're saying a carbohydrate is a carbohydrate and it doesn't matter what type of carb it is. As long as I don't go past the amount I need, I can still get ripped off of it. But if you're saying that I can eat Pop-Tarts every single day as my source of carbs, is that still healthy? Or other questions like, if a carb is a carb, can't I just drink 2 liters worth of Coca-Cola and the sugar content in that will be my entire carb count for the day? And the answer to these questions, guys, is no. Okay, focusing just on body composition, on how ripped you can get, theoretically, yes, you can have it be just sugar and still reach your goal, actually, because that is just a carbohydrate, and there's a lot of different things that come into absorption. I'll make a video on that later. But in the big picture, in reality, no, you cannot, because, guys, the old saying still stands. Everything in moderation. The last video I did focused on macronutrients, and I want to focus on one thing at a time in every one of these videos so I don't overload you guys with too much information. This video is going to answer all those questions and pick up where I left off and cover micronutrients. Okay? Now, think of macro as major, micro as minor, big and small. Your macronutrients, carbohydrates, fats, proteins, are all the nutrients you need in a large abundance of day to day. Your micronutrients are the nutrients you need in much smaller amounts to sustain physiological functions of the human body. Okay, micronutrients are your vitamins, vitamins A, B, C, D, E, all of your microminerals, all right, everything from iron, chromium, zinc, copper, magnesium. These are all microminerals. So just like you need to balance out and meet your macro requirements, you need to meet your micro requirements. And this is where the types of foods come into play. All right, so the questions like, you know, can my entire diet be of Pop-Tarts and have that be healthy, you know, or can I drink 2 liters of Coke to meet my carb needs? Absolutely not, because that's not moderation. The key to hitting your micronutrients is make a majority of your daily macros that we've been over in the last video, make majority of those foods whole foods, quality whole foods, minimally processed. Now when I say minimally processed, I do not mean go to organic, okay? Because guys, organic food is much more expensive and it does absolutely nothing for you. It's literally a marketing scam to get you guys to pay more money. It scares people into thinking it's a better food, so they pay a whole lot more for it. Don't buy into that. There's nothing proven that organic food is better for you nutrient-wise. But make them quality foods, okay? Pop-Tarts don't have any real quality nutritional value in them when it comes to the micronutrients at all, okay? You want a lot of additional fruits and vegetables, all right? Something like an orange is going to have a whole lot of vitamin C in it. You're getting your carb source in here as well. Greens are extremely important. Make sure you get your fibers. You need fruits and vegetables in your diet. Now, in that last video, if it fits in your macros, I gave one example of my meals, of a couple of my meals. I didn't go over everything I eat in the day. I make sure I get a lot of greens in there, all right? Fruits are very important. Make sure you're getting the quality foods. Once you have met your micronutrient needs, then about 10 to 15, maybe 20% of your daily diet can come from the fun foods that you enjoy, all right? The Pop-Tarts, the ice cream, whatever your favorite, you know, fun foods are, you can fit those into your macros in moderation. All right, that's what if it fits in your macros is all about. It's not a free-for-all. It does not mean live off of chips and Coca-Cola. It means all of your whole quality foods. You don't have to limit yourself to just clean foods, because there's no such thing. You don't have to limit yourself to just brown rice and chicken. It can be anything, can be your carb source. Anything can be your protein source. You still have to get all of your nutritional value in there. You have to get the fruits, the veggies. And guys, to further hit your micro needs, supplement with a multivitamin. All right, multivitamins have an abundance of all the different vitamins you need, the minerals I just discussed. You can even get Vitapacks that have additional greens mixtures in them for extra fiber. They have digestive enzymes. They have additional calcium. It is important that you derive most of your macros from quality whole foods. All right? But that variety of whole foods is tremendous, and that's the great thing about if it fits in your macros. You don't have to limit yourself to just a select number of foods for dieting. And beyond that, 15-20% of the rest of your macros for that day can be whatever you want it to be. All right, so you hit your macronutrients, you're staying healthy, and you're allowed to have a little bit of fun and flexibility so you don't go insane. That's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to cover up the open ends I left in that other video. I hope this clears up. So remember, guys, your macros, you have to fit it into your macros. I showed you guys how to do that in that last video. Click in that top corner to view that. And then don't forget your micronutrients, which can come from whole foods. Everything in moderation. Do not forget all the food groups. Fruits and vegetables are still very important. Supplement on a good multivitamin as well. Next videos will probably be something along the lines of why exactly a carbohydrate is just a carbohydrate and why food timing is completely irrelevant. So thank you for watching, guys. I really hope it helped. Subscribe now. See you guys soon.